Hey Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for May 17th through May 23rd. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you've been with me before, welcome back. If you're new, I hope you'll stay. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the possible future, the near future. And then after we do the main spread, we're going to check into whoever's on your mind, their energy, and then your energy, and we'll clarify with some romance angels, and then we're going to get the oracle cards at the end. Okay. This is for Libra. This is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate for you this time, check back next week or, check your other placements. All right. So this looks good. This looks really good, Libra. I feel like there was an opportunity, like you were trying to decide whether this was going to be a good situation for you. And I'm not sure if I'm picking up on love right away. I feel like I'm picking up on work. Let's get a feel for this really quickly. Okay, so, well, you lost that love and feeling. I'm sorry to laugh because I'm not making fun of anybody who's had to walk away from a situation. But this could be actually a really good thing. And I feel like it is. It's almost as if you're looking back and saying, boy, am I glad I walked away from the things that I did. Wow, I've learned a lot from those things. They may have been really emotional, but I want to pay attention to the moon. It's like things have become really clear for you. This is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of intense. It's actually like a wake-up call. I feel like you had a wake-up call, and now you don't regret the decisions that you may have made in the past because you realized that it was actually the best thing you could do for yourself. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. This obviously is not wanting to deal with people who are manipulative. I think you've put those days in your past. Like before, when you may have tolerated this type of behavior from people, maybe they were just fun to be around or whatever. Maybe that type of energy you didn't actually pay attention to, or you didn't see the red flags. And now I feel like you're weighing out your options. Like, are these things really good for me anymore? Can I tolerate these types of people? Do I need to pay more attention? Because you're so balanced in your energies. You want things to be really fair with people. I see that as the Two of Pentacles as well. This could be that there's two different opportunities coming towards you. It could be in love, and it could be in work. Right now, I think you're just sort of weighing out your options. This is the recent past, so it could have just recently happened in the last couple of weeks, and that's going to bring you to a place of not just really happy, but to a place of feeling like I'm finally going in the direction that I want to go. I know now that I'm going to make decisions that are going to not only benefit me in the future, but also feel good inside. I don't want to make mistakes around a financial decision. I want to make sure that I invest my money wisely from this point on. There's all kinds of different things that the Pentacles can represent. Of course, it's going to represent stability. So it may be that you're just now starting to see that things are becoming stable after everything that's happened, and you feel really good about it, where before you felt like you sort of were juggling, like, okay, where am I going to go? What's going to happen? And if this is a relationship, maybe you were weighing out your options in that as well and trying to decide, is this what I really want for my future? Is it going to be stable long term? Is this someone that I could spend the rest of my life with, that I could settle down with? If you're young enough to have children, maybe that was on your mind as well. Or do I walk away because I've closed out old patterns and old behaviors and I don't want to repeat the past? So I want to make sure that I make the right decisions moving forward. Okay, so let's look at the energy in the current situation. This looks amazing. So to me, the Knight of Wands is somebody who's lost their passion for something. I don't feel like that's you. If you're dealing with someone in your life that either walked away or broke your heart, or possibly you walked away from because you lost passion for it. It's because you were focusing on finding your own stability. They're talking about self-worth a little bit, so I'm going to step into that. Don't shoot the messenger. This is about also feeling like, they said deserve, like you do deserve it. We all deserve it, but sometimes we don't always know it, right? We can question whether we deserve the things in our life that we want. And this is saying, yes, of course you do. The Queen of Pentacles is all about stability, all about having things, to me, in the material world that matter. It doesn't need to be excess. It's just about wanting to feel really good about where you are. Stable in your life, stable with your family, stable with the people around you, things like that. So with the Lovers in reverse, it does feel like this could have been a breakup. And you being in the middle of that, male or female, doesn't matter. We have Gemini energy here, Capricorn, possibly Libra, again, Gemini and Aquarius energy as well with the swords. And then we have the fire sign. So we have pretty much everybody here. I just don't have, well, yeah, I actually have strong water as well. So you could be dealing with any sign. But to me, this says that in between the Knight of Wands and the Lovers, being the Queen of Pentacles, it's all about finding that stability before you move towards another situation that could throw you off balance. It does, you could have been dealing with a Gemini who broke your heart and now they just withdrew and ran away and you don't know why. Maybe this person ghosted you and you'd like to understand why that person just ran away, that with the Eight of Cups. Now, in the near future, we have the Fool in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, and then the Eight of Wands. This is where I think you're being hasty, not hasty, where you're being the opposite of hasty, I should say, because something doesn't seem to be coming together just yet. But when you least expect it, all of a sudden, the Eight of Wands is all about fast movement. Things are going to start moving really, really quickly, and you're going to understand, one, why you walked away from whatever situation, or even the person walked away from you, because that's a blessing in disguise at times, even though we're hurt by that. But right now, it just isn't clear to you, or in the near future, it's not as clear as you'd like it to be. But this is collaboration in reverse, meaning that collaboration hasn't happened. Because something didn't happen, all of a sudden there's going to be this fast, either there's going to be a lot of messages from either someone else, maybe you're stepping away from a collaboration that you thought was going to work out, and then all of a sudden you get communication elsewhere, and somebody says, hey, by the way, I really want to work with you, or this could be a partner that comes out of nowhere. We'll get into the energies when we clarify and see if that's what's going on. All right, so let's see here. I feel like there was somebody around you that you didn't really trust. And in that case, that's where you had to decide, do I hang out with this person still? Do I really want them? Is this ultimately going to make me happy? That was the question. All right. So with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of like this, again, this back and forth type of energy. Maybe you were dealing with someone who finally walked away, broke your heart, and they just kept coming back and forth. And it's like 1 minute you think you're going to be happy, and the next minute they're doing this again. So having it upright and then reverse tells me there's just confused energy, and then the Fool in reverse where things just didn't get off the ground. So that's a double confirmation with the Fool in reverse. I don't feel like it's you being afraid to take a leap forward. I think it's just that you don't feel like you can, or you're confused about where you need to move forward next. And then we have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So you're willing to put the work into something that feels right. You can see, you know what you want in the future. So the Two of Wands, let me pick this up because I'm getting a little bit of a story here. Like, you're willing to put the work into anything as long as you feel like it's got long-term possibility. It's out of that energy of just hanging out or being in a relationship to be in a relationship, things like that. This is saying that you really want to focus on things that are going to bring you longevity, that are going to be worth putting the effort into. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, we had it upright and then we had it in reverse. You don't want things that are going to drain you, that are going to take so much of your effort because you give so willingly, and you want to make sure that people don't take advantage of that. And that's going to be really important to pay attention to, because it's, you want to find your stability. And how can you find it if you're always giving your energy to things that don't give back or aren't balanced for you? And especially in a relationship. So this could have been that somebody drained you financially, and right now you can't see past what had already happened, where you put the work in and you thought there was going to be a future, and then they drained you and ended up walking away. I mean, that's disheartening. I hope that didn't happen to you, but if it did, I can see where you're shifting your energy into the near future. Yeah, so you're getting over something that was heartbreaking. It doesn't have to necessarily be love, where you thought there was going to be a future, you thought something was going to bring you some kind of either long-term stability or longevity in a relationship, and then the Ten of Pentacles comes out in reverse, and it was disappointing. And now you're not moving forward. It's like you're stopping that communication. It could be your person, but I don't think so. I feel like there's some things that came to light. With the Moon in reverse, that tells me there could have been some secrets. Maybe there was some kind of collaboration at work that fell apart, or I feel like there's sort of gossiping going on, and maybe somebody told some secrets of somebody else's, and it was kind of disheartening to you because we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this just tells me that there's a lot going on either in relationship or work. Both of these this could apply to either one. Sorry, I'm a little stuttery this morning. But yeah, whatever it was, it feels like you put your energy into it, and it really did break your heart that it didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. All right, I want to get some new energy to clarify. Let's see what's going on with the Fool in reverse and so the Devil's in reverse there. That just tells me that you're walking away from any kind of devil energy. So this could have been obsessiveness. Let's say you had somebody in your life that was really obsessive and you just couldn't deal with it. It's like you couldn't breathe. Maybe you're a little obsessed with that person. I don't think so. Libras tend to be the type that, if it doesn't work, they walk away. I don't know. Maybe there's just that connection with that person and you can't stop thinking about them. And you don't feel like you got justice in the situation. Something's not coming together. It's as if, like, as hard as you try, you just can't get this collaboration with other people, or other people to cooperate the way that you had expected or hoped. And right now, or in the near future, it's just a matter of getting past those types of energies and realizing that things are going to move forward no matter what. Although it may not seem like it's exactly what you wanted right now, I'd say hold tight, because you've got so much movement coming. Putting this behind you is gonna shift that sun. You could be dealing with a Leo, and push you in a direction that feels good. All right, guys, so let's pick this up and get into whoever's on your mind if you stuck around for this portion of the reading. Let's see what's going on for your person. So think about that person for a couple minutes while I pick up the cards, and we'll get into their energy. This is for Libra's person. Guys, you'll have to tell me if you can hear me okay. I play back my videos, and for some reason, some people say they can't hear me. I think when I turn my head away is when it might be difficult to hear me, so I apologize. I've turned the volume up as loud as I possibly can. Okay, let's get into your person. So we've got the King of Wands, the Hangman, the Seven of Wands, and then the Nine of Cups. Okay, so if this was somebody that did break your heart, I can see where they felt like every time they approached the situation, they felt like they were constantly needing to be defensive. It's like they felt stuck in the situation. It just wasn't making them happy. I hate to say this. This could be you, but I pulled it specifically for your energy. And remember, it's just energy. It's not that they don't want to communicate it. They have passion for you. But right now, they're just not in a happy place. And they feel like they've got their guard up. So, okay. See, I see you walking away. This is the Six of Swords. Like, see ya. You know, you want to be defensive. I'm going to move forward. Now we've got the King of Pentacles, where your energy was the Queen of Pentacles before. And right now, like, I think you've just completely turned your back on the situation. You'd rather take the time to go within. The Hermit knows best. Yeah, I feel like you're just looking for balance in your life. It doesn't just mean in relationships. It also could be just balance everywhere, whether it's spiritual balance or needing to balance out those different aspects of your life. Whatever it is, this seems to be your main focus, especially with the King of Pentacles and the Hermit card. It's like sort of a one, they're saying one-track mind. In other words, you're truly focused on finding your stability. The King of Pentacles is very generous, is very not only just stable, but generous and kind, and wants to provide for the people that he loves, she loves. And the Hermit just says, this is a place you've come to. You've come to the realization that what matters to you is that stability. You want to use the wisdom, the lessons, the things that have happened in your life and create a different kind of, how do I want to put this? It's like just a different world. Things have shifted and changed. Maybe you did things completely different before in your life, and now all of a sudden you feel like you want to go in a different direction. That's what it feels like. It's like now that you've come out of whatever it is that happened here and you moved away from it, now this is what you're going to focus on. And I think you're going to be much happier when you do that, actually. All right, let's get the romance angels and see what they have to say. What's going on for Libra and their person, or whoever's on their mind, please? Getting to know each other, heart-to-heart conversations, and stay optimistic about your love life. And then romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Guys, I feel like this is somebody completely new that's going to be coming towards you. If this person wants to come back, I think if you're looking for them to come back, it's going to take time. They're very passionate, but right now they're in such a defensive place and so stuck. They're unhappy in their own life. I don't think it has to do with you necessarily. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I do think that you're going to run into somebody new. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Maybe this is just a time that you need to sit down and have that conversation with them if you want to. Maybe you need to get to know each other. Maybe there's a possibility that if this is someone that you want to try to make things work with, you're going to have to put the effort in. But it seems like right now you're just moving away from it because you want to focus on what's important to you in your life. Stay optimistic about your love life. I can't read this morning. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. If this is a priority for you right now, that's obviously what needs to happen. You can't stay stuck in the past anymore. It's like cutting that cord and trying to stay as positive as you can about wanting to move forward in a relationship. I just feel like right now you're kind of going over the things that have already happened and maybe thinking, before I move forward, I want to make sure I'm going to make the right steps. One, I want to make sure I'm stable in my own situation, and then I want to possibly move forward into love. All right, so let's get a Lover's Oracle card. They've got this one. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I love that. So making good memories while you're here, not waiting for somebody to come back, right? So live life to the fullest every day, and definitely don't wait for other people. Okay. Let's get your wisdom of the Oracle cards to close it out. This is for Libra. New life, poised, here and now, and why. Maybe you have some questions about some of these things that are going on, like these collaborations that I keep talking about. I just feel like things are kind of fuzzy right now. I'd say stay patient, because this is just a reading for that week. It could be for a little bit of energy moving beyond that. So I think you have some questions about things, because this is about your stability. 31 is a 4, so maybe you need to ask those questions. Maybe you need to reach out and ask the person that we were talking about, like, why? Why did this go the direction that it did? And maybe that'll just help give you some of the clarity that you need. And then we have new life. This is what I feel. I feel like you're shifting out of old patterns and behaviors and moving into something that feels more invigorating. When I say stable, that's just all the focus that I feel like, that's where I feel like you're putting your energy. Let's just say that. So the new life, That reduces to a 12, which is a 3. Lots of 3s showing up and lots of 4s. And then poised. And you're doing it gracefully. This is also a 3 when you reduce it. Actually, this is reduced to, yeah, 3. That's a 12, and so is this. So maybe you're seeing 12-12 a lot on the clock. In either case, the poised really tells me that you're holding yourself together while you get through this time. And then here and now, that's focusing, really, truly focusing on the here and now. Making sure that you're not looking too far forward. Yes, it's great to try to have some kind of a plan, but we're in a time where Spirit's really asking us to trust. Trust that things are going to work out the way that they're meant to, flow, and just have fun in the here and now. Enjoy the things that you have today, and don't worry so much about tomorrow. If there are plans and you've got to be somewhere, obviously you've got to be there. But try not to put your energy too much in yesterday or tomorrow. This is all we've got. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope somebody got something out of this. If so, please do like and subscribe and comment below and let me know. If not, check out your other placements. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. I love you guys to pieces. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.